Hopefully, you can hear me, legends. Here we go then. Welcome to another EAFC stream. Let's get the music turned off. Right, it's all business here now. Welcome to the stream, everyone. It is your boy Link. I am a little bit high in the camera. There we go, that's about right. You can see me now. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. We haven't been streaming as regular as normal. I just had a busy life at the moment, so had a little bit of a break at times for mental health, basically. For my own sanity, I guess you might want to say. But yeah, we're back today. My light's in the wrong place, but other than that, everything else is wonderful. We're going to play EAFC. It's team of the season, Premier League team of the season. This is the big one. We have an 82 by 20 pack to start off the stream. Let's go. And we've packed one straight away. Oh, so is it Martinelli? Oh, it's Gabriel. Hand me down your silver trumpet, Gabriel. I tell you, his hair looks better on the card than it does on his little platter. 91 rated Gabriel, team of the season. I like that. The rest of the pack is dead though. Look at that. Well, that's Bobby Firmino, and we like Bobby Firmino on this channel. But yeah, welcome back to the stream, everyone. I hope everyone's having a fine Sunday. Everything's tangled up. I haven't streamed for a little bit, so it's just everything's a little bit like not where it should be. We are going to be playing Weekend League, providing I qualified, which I didn't. Oh, okay, we're going to play the qualifiers then. Then we're going to play Weekend League. Because it's a new season, isn't it? My qualifications been carried forward. But let's go. Get straight in a bit of FIFA. Everton FC, look at this. Who have they got? Have they got Everton players? No. I can't blame them. I wouldn't have Everton players either. Especially if you want to be competitive, right? Like, if you want to have any chance of winning, Everton players are not a one. Come on, Ibu. Could have probably headed that. I thought I was going to get a chance to bring it down. Martin, hey dude, unlucky weekend for you guys. Yeah, Liverpool were very poor. Ipswich were unlucky as well. Well, Leeds drop points, so you know you got to take what you can get in this life. And Ipswich gained a point on Leeds, and it's in their hands, you know. It's in their hands. Newcastle played well, though, didn't they, Martin, mate? Your boys. Did Ipswich lose? No, Ipswich drew 3-3 against Hull, who are a decent team. They got Fabio Carvalho on loan from Liverpool, Liam Delap on loan from Man City. So, like, they're not messing about. You know what I mean? Like, they're not messing about at all. But yeah, they're just all good players. But Ipswich just need a draw and a win from their last two to go up automatically, which is amazing. Oh, it's ridiculous of me saying it. It's ridiculous as possible. Van Dijk. Teammate Peter couldn't get a goal there. Oh, it's a great goal. Fair play, they swing it round. I've actually bought McAllister, but I haven't put him in the team yet because I'm not really sure where to use him. Head says put McAllister in centre mid instead of Gerrard. Heart says drop Soboslai instead. So in the end, I just didn't put him in. So I'm not sure. Do you know what I mean? Do you want? I'm happy McAllister's got a team of the season. People are upset Soboslai got one, which I do get, to be fair, because he's not like, I'd rather Endo got one. Endo's been better than Soboslai for me for Liverpool this year. But then it's also weird how many people haven't got one, like from other teams. Like, I don't think Newcastle got one, did they? But EA favours the big clubs always. I think Man U got Bruno Fernandes got one. Obviously a whole host of City players, but Arsenal got 4 or 5, I think, as well. EA always, yeah, it's a joke, isn't it? Like, it's not fun. They have done this thing though, where you can, they do these evolutions where you can like level players up. I'm currently trying to level up my Van Dijk, but you can there's one of them where you can turn like any player into a team of the season card and give them like team of the year stats, which is pretty dope. Have I seen who got in the Hall of Fame? And why is it Robbie Fowler? Please tell me it's Robbie Fowler. Crush my dreams, Martin. Robbie Fowler should be in the Hall of Fame. Nervously awaiting Martin's next comment now. Not even worried about how bad we played. That was a good idea. United should win that header, in my opinion. We've been a little bit out of form for Liverpool the last couple of weeks, United. Been loads of calls for, well, there was calls for him to be dropped, but then he played Conja, but we also even brought Conja on at like 60, 70 minutes ago. Something like that. Which was pretty wild. Ashley Cole, John Terry and Ollie. Is he just 3 this year? Or was there another couple that were like guaranteed ones? I can't argue with them, to be honest. Ollie's weird. Like, there's a lot better Man United strikers than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, surely. Like, is Wazza in there already? Wazza's better than Solskjaer. I would say Van Nistelrooy, but he obviously wasn't there as long, was he? So I get, you know, longevity is kind of a thing in the Hall of Fame, isn't it? Oh, Andy Cole. Ashley Cole. Ashley or Andy? Ashley, I'm more on board with, to be fair. Jake is obviously going to be a controversial one because John Arm is messed up. The FA charged him with being racist. Oh, Ashley Cole and Andy Cole. Okay. So it's 4. Doing my maths. I can count to 4 people, that's a good sign. Might need to count to 4 the way I'm defending. Jeez. I was lost. I haven't been playing FIFA as much because I've been playing Football Manager. No free. Oh, I read Ollie when it was cold. That makes much more sense. That Ollie on a soul shot isn't good enough. Did Andy Cole play for Newcastle for a bit? Is that a thing? I feel like he did. He did, yeah. I thought he did. Another one for the Newcastle. No Liverpool Hall of Famers this year then. But yeah, with John Terry's like racist accusations, well, it's weird because the FA charged him with it, didn't they? And gave him a suspension, which is pretty crazy when you think he was found innocent in a court of law. But you know, listen to his podcast with Simon Jordan this week. Anyone that doesn't listen to it, it's quite a good podcast if you like football. But he also interviews like other sporting people, like boxers. It's called Up Front with Simon Jordan. It's really good because Simon Jordan's like no nonsense. So he asks people questions that people would be like. He asked John Terry outright if he was racist. You know what I mean? Not many people got the balls to do that. And he like, do you know what I mean? Like he's like, were you racist, John? Yeah, he's like I say, you're right. He's a straight shooter. He is a bit of an arse at times, but he's honest. He's good on TalkSport as well. But yeah, his podcast Up Front. You can watch him on YouTube as well. I don't tend to listen to him in podcast form. I tend to watch him on YouTube. They do one on Michael Owen. Michael Owen one's good, especially if you're a Newcastle fan. Cause he's talking all about like falling out with Alan Shearer and stuff. You probably would. Martin's listening to a few anyway. Nice. Martin knows where it's at. But yeah, it's a good little podcast. I enjoyed the Robin Fowler one. Like the Robin Fowler one's great because he asked Robin Fowler if he's better than Michael Owen. He's like, yeah. He's like, Michael's quicker than me, but in every other metric, I'm better. Download in 6 weeks. You honestly pumped Martin. I was just disappointed with the headline. Like I couldn't make sense of it, man. Because of the headline, it's like I couldn't like just. It was cool they got busted there and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but there just wasn't enough wow factor for me to go and sit in a field for a week. They do need to blood some new headliners. They do. I think the thing is as well is I think the smart move for him would be to blood a new headliner with like a big headliner. Do you know what I mean? Like when we went, they had Ozzy Osbourne headline one night, Guns N' Roses headline one night, and then Avenged Sevenfold, didn't they? So like you can blood Avenged Sevenfold, and you can put them. You know, I know they're big in America and stuff. Some people really like them. Yeah, I guess Avenged is supposed to be there to be like the established one, but honestly, I never listen to Avenged Sevenfold. Ever. Like, I never, ever, ever listen to them. Like, I know it's not a lot of people do, fair play, you like what you like. But you will never, ever find me sat on my own with Avenged Sevenfold playing. It just won't happen. I think the problem for me as well, though, is like that. Yeah, Rammstein. If Rammstein was there instead of Avenged, I'd probably be like, okay, let's do it. Because a Rammstein concert is like an experience as well. Isn't it? It's not just like, do you know what I mean? It's not like a little. It's like it's a whole different thing. Anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, like, go watch a Rammstein concert on YouTube. And make sure the kids aren't in the room as well. Because they'll be asking what a lot of the things are. Be like, Mummy, what's that? But yeah, Rammstein are great. But it is just weird, because I think the problem with Download is like that lineup when I went was honestly, it was like everything I ever wanted. Like you can only make it better by putting Kiss and Iron Maiden on that lineup, basically, for me, more or less. I honestly don't think there's much more you could do. And I wouldn't even put Kiss or Iron Maiden on there instead of anyone other than Avenged. Like, I wouldn't take any other headliners out. The other weird thing is, like, I feel like there's people out there who could headline, and who headline stuff in, like, the States, who we don't see as headliners. Like Marilyn Manson, for example. Like, Marilyn Manson could headline Download. 100% is huge. Like, especially when you think, like, a headliner, they kind of need to have, like, mainstream, like, penetration, for want of a better word. Do you know what I mean? Like, to be a headliner, you've got to be someone that's not into, like, metal music is like, oh yeah, I know who they are. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's, like, everyone knows who Marilyn Manson is. But he's never a headliner. I don't get it. I'd rather see Slash and Miles Kennedy headline. What a challenge that was. I think I would still enjoy it. Say how it did go. Like, I definitely would still get enjoyment from it, that's for sure. But Foo Fighters, Green Day, exactly. Foo Fighters, absolutely. Green Day, absolutely. Man, Blink-182. Are they there? I don't remember the lineup. Like, alright, I remember being into it and being like, should I go? Like, man, I want to go. Like, part of me's thinking of going maybe next year, just to have a catch up with like my buddies, like Martin and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it would be worth it. The thing is, well, it's not actually that far from me. It's like under an hour from where I live. It wouldn't even be that bad to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, logistically, it would not be that bad. Charlie, welcome to the stream, mate. Hopefully Ipswich get promoted and we'll be able to play Liverpool next season. I hope so too, man. Will I sit in the home or the away end at Portman Road? I'll sit in the home end, reluctantly, because I've got a season ticket. You can't get away end tickets for Liverpool. It's genuinely impossible. Like, you can't get home end tickets for Liverpool without entering a freaking raffle. When Ipswich played, the under-21s played Liverpool. There's a vlog of it on my channel from like almost 2 years ago, probably. Ipswich's under-21s played Liverpool under-21s, and I went and sat in the like Liverpool end. I honestly, it depends. I'd want Liverpool to win, I think, and I'm being honest. But if Ipswich needed a win, like say it was last day of the season, yeah, Liverpool have already qualified for the Champions League. They can't win the league. Ipswich need to win to stay up. I would want Ipswich to win. If Ipswich needed to beat Liverpool to win the league, as long as it's not to stop Liverpool winning the league, I'd want Ipswich to win. Do you know what I mean? But in every other circumstance, I want Liverpool to win. So it's like the other things, like a cup final. I'd be torn in a cup final. Like if Ipswich played someone in a cup final, like played Liverpool, I wouldn't be upset if Ipswich won the FA Cup. They ruined the LA lyrics. Your vlogs are brilliant, by the way. Thank you, and I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm hoping that next weekend is going to be the best of the season. I'm hoping that we're going to have the whole celebration. Who's Liverpool's new manager? It's still not confirmed to my knowledge, but it is basically guaranteed to be Arne Slot. Who is that? Exactly. To be fair, Martin's brought up something. Like, normally, before I do a stream, I'll like think about things that I plan to talk about. Like, well, what's happened this week that people might want to hear about? That was one of the things that was on my mind. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, you double check it's not confirmed. No, it's not confirmed yet. I'll open a big picture of him so we can talk about it a little bit. Oh, adverts for Disney. I want to go to Disney. Arne Slot. What a boy. So basically, he is a Dutch coach. Better points per game than Erik ten Hag. Better XG goal difference than Erik ten Hag as well. So he's got some good numbers behind him. He looks like Michael Van Gogh. When I look at him, all I see is Michael Van Gogh. So maybe we should chant Arne Slot. I don't know, but it just looks like MVG to me. That's all I can see when I look at the guy. Am I excited? I am. Martin says Dutch managers don't do well in the Premier League. The thing is, has a Dutch manager ever had a job where they could succeed? Like, when I think of Dutch managers in the Premier League, the first two I think of Louis van Gaal and Erik ten Hag. And you know, you look at Louis van Gaal, you look at Erik ten Hag, none of them are that great, are they? But were they a club where you can succeed? I don't know. there's been some top Dutch managers that have done big things, isn't there? But just not in England. De Boer? Was De Boer at a club where you can really be successful though? Like, that's the thing, isn't it? Koeman did alright at Southampton, to be fair. Ronald? Although he's fell out with Van Dijk, because Van Dijk doesn't like playing a back three. Van Dijk doesn't think they should play three at the back. It's not the Dutch way. Probably like Charles de Blemel in the top corner. Charles is just preparing myself for a huge beating in the Premiership. Yeah, do you know what? I was saying that yesterday on one of the Facebook groups because someone was like, I'm just so worried about this whole game. And I was like, if you're fucking worried about going away to Hull, you wait till we're at the fucking Etihad next year. Like, if you don't want to go away to Hull, the Etihad, Anfield, Old Trafford. Actually, probably not Old Trafford, we'll probably win there. St James's Park, Martin, you know? These are scary places to go. These are stadiums which are twice the size of Portland Road, twice the people, hardcore fan bases as well. Like, Ipswich fans are brilliant, but I tell you what, you want to see St James's Park in full effect. It is a naughty place. And Martin actually put St James's in the chat. I didn't see that. I was gonna say it, bro. I got you. But like the noise you hear from St James's Park. Like when my girlfriend Amy was at university there, she had like a flat near the ground, and it was deafening. Like even in a flat, you could hear these not visceral. That's probably a bit of a mean word for it, but these like just crazy roars. It's like that kid from Shrek, you know, do the roar. That's what it was like. And you have to climb the whole stairway to heaven. You literally do. Like, St James's away end is the worst away end in the whole country. But it is iconic. I recommend everyone does it once. Honestly, everyone watching this, if you like football, you like going away games, go to St James's Park unless you are physically unable to carry yourself up hundreds of steps. Martin says there's 160 odd steps. See, it's mental. Great stadium, though. It's in a great place. It's in a great part of that city. I love Newcastle as well. But I'll tell you that if you ever say to me, FA Cup, Liverpool can't win it, Ipswich can't win it, stick it on Newcastle United. Every time. Honestly, like, last season, Southampton games dripping with sweat. I bet, mate. I always say as well, don't go for a pint before the game if you go on Newcastle away, because you won't make it. You know what I mean? You have a couple of pints before you try and get up all them steps. You're gonna have an accident. You're gonna literally go one-way ticket to. I was gonna say one-way ticket to Azkaban. I don't know why that came in my head. Mike Ashley should be in Azkaban, shouldn't he? But let's not start on Mike Ashley this week. Oh, more, we love that. Van Dijk's got Xabi Alonso in his side. That's a ball. That's what Xabi Alonso does. John Arisa, if you give him a yard, he'll take 10. It's the Dementors off. He'd probably buy him. He'd buy him. He'd literally buy him and put a game in the and And instead, they used to cost £1 million, but they now cost 10. To be fair, Mike Ashley actually has the same effect as a Dementor. Every time he walks into a room, he just sucks out all the happiness. I love how on this channel, Mike Ashley has just become the biggest villain out of everyone in the history of the world. He's the one, like, if you're watching Mike, we love you really. Well, we don't, but he shut the soul out of Newcastle, exactly. He's like a turbo Dementor. He can do it to a whole city. Do I think Liverpool would let Ipswich have Conor Bradley on loan? No, but they would have last year. Well, that doesn't matter now. But when he went to Bolton, Ipswich were linked with it. And he ends up at Bolton. He had a hell of a season at Bolton. But also, we were linked with it a little bit, and there was in the Liverpool rumour mill, there was rumours that Liverpool like how Ipswich play, and if Conor Bradley wanted to go on loan again, it would likely be at a Championship club where he's guaranteed starter. Supposedly, Kieran McKenna wanted Brandon Williams. No. I don't think Liverpool would let Conor Bradley go to Ipswich on loan. I think if Ipswich wanted to target a Liverpool loan signing next season, Fabio Carvalho would probably be a decent option. Especially after yesterday, I think his free kick creates a goal. His cross is an assist. He was the most dangerous player yesterday by far. Don't know if you caught the game, Charlie, if you agree. But I think Fabio Carvalho, obviously he's on loan at the Championship club at the moment. If Town were to go up, I think they would be able to be in the conversation for Carvalho. Because Liverpool's owners don't want to sell him because they think he's an asset that's going to improve. Like, Liverpool's owners are convinced that his value will go up, so they don't want to sell him, which is why he got loaned out this year. The only other issue with that maybe is if Slot likes him. Slot might look at Carvalho and think, oh, he can play. But that's the other thing with Conor Bradley. Slot might look at Conor Bradley and say, you're not ready. So it's Liverpool's transfer business this summer is seriously difficult to predict because you don't know what Slot wants, and you like normally going into the transfer window you can look at like the manager and go, well, he's not been playing whoever, so he might be leaving. But you can't do that when the manager's changing in the summer. But also, when it's because like a contract runs out or someone's like agreed to leave, it's a bit different because Klopp's not been sacked. Mind you, if it was Klopp's idea to sign Gakpo, maybe he should have been. I think Liverpool's transfer business will be hard to predict. Liverpool definitely want to sell Nat Phillips, who, for me, is a better defender than Wolfenden and Burgess. Probably a little bit better at playing out, but not a lot. There might be a prospect of Reece Williams. I don't think he has a transfer agreed yet. He's another one Ipswich could perhaps look at if they were going to look the Liverpool direction. we've lost this game, haven't we? Everyone knows it's Bufters. I don't know. What would you want to sign if you were in charge at Ipswich? You know, if you're in charge at Ipswich, they get promoted tomorrow. What do you want to sign and for where? Let's just check the evolutions. Isn't like done now. Okay, it's still active, isn't it? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, so we just need one more win to get Van Dijk done. Then we can go about improving someone else, which will be good. Still got 6 games remaining. 2 wins needed. I think 2 wins needed. Maybe 3. Let's give McAllister a go instead of Soboslai this time. And then let's put him on the bench instead of Sterling. Don't want to give him McAllister, I want to give him a Hunter. Definitely 2 centre-backs. Did the defence get more than the Prem? Yes. Especially, obviously, you want to play Leif Davis left-back because of how creative he is. So, I think you do need 2 better. I think you want to keep Wolfie and Burgess as like your 3rd and 4th choice. But I agree. I think you want to go in and buy a number 1 and 2 to be centre back. Martin would lend us some of the Newcastle youngsters. Can we have Isaac? I want Isaac. Right, Bruno. He's not happy, is he? He wants to go PSG, so we'll take him off your hands. Have you still got John Joe Shelby, or is he just out on loan? Because I'd have John Joe at Ipswich tomorrow. I absolutely would. Oh, he went to Forest, didn't he? We can have Miley, that'd be good. Yeah, I'll take Miley. I don't know what 2 centre-backs Ipswich could get. Like, it'd be interesting to see who's available. Still, someone actually suggests Tyrone Mings, which isn't the worst idea in the world, in my opinion. Like, I know Tyrone Mings left Ipswich a long time ago and stuff, but there's that connection there. But also, he can play left back, you know, and we don't have a 2nd choice left back. We have Davis, or you have Humphreys, who, in my opinion, is a centre mid, who can play full back, or you've got Clark, who, in my opinion, is a centre back that can play left back or right back. Yeah, I knew he was playing in Turkey, but I wasn't sure if like you'd loaned him there or if Forest had loaned him there. Do you know what I mean? Pretty much new starting 11 to compete in the Premier League. I think we need a keeper. I don't hate Tuanzebe and Clark. Like, I wouldn't, honestly, I'd be alright with the fullbacks. Tuanzebe and Clark wouldn't worry me that much at right back. I'd be happy with Davis at left back. Moores and Luongo, I think they can both half do a job, but you really want to replace both of them if you can. I wouldn't be worried about like the front end so much. Like Broadhead, I think could be a Premier League player. Martin didn't know we had Tuanzebe. Yeah, do you know what? It's weird. He mainly plays right back now. I don't think we played. I think we played him centre back once. Yeah, so him and this guy called Harry Clark, who's from Ipswich. He left Ipswich as a youngster to go to Arsenal's academy, and he's come back. Yeah, Tuanzebe, he played the last game. He plays quite a lot. He's apparently got a back problem, so he's a bit like Ledley King. Now, like Ledley King couldn't train properly, but he used to play. Tuanzebe's like that, but not obviously as good as Ledley King. Do you think Harry Clark's better as an attacker? See, I always look at him and think centre half, like an aggressive ball playing centre half. But I do agree. I think if you were playing against Man City, I think Harry Clark right wing Wes Burns is quite good defensively, to be fair. I think you could do worse. Yeah, so Tanzabi is the new Ledley King, basically. Can't train, his back problems, then he just turns up, plays 90 minutes. And he doesn't train again, and he just plays again. To be fair, I was quite critical of the signing because of his injuries and stuff. Like before the season started, I sort of said I think it's a bit of a panic buy. He's done a job, to be fair to him. Free transfer, he was. We didn't pay anything for him. Villa would let him go because of his injuries. I think he was close to joining Stoke, but they turned him down because of his fitness. And then we had a punt on him. But McKenna used to be a youth coach at United, so Kieran McKenna probably knew him really well. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that game against Preston. Yeah, I also think as well, I wouldn't be against Clark playing CDM. Do you know what I mean? Like running up and down the pitch. Because I do think he does have some defensive quality. I really do. I think, especially if you were up against a Man City type and you wanted someone who's going to go in there and have a scrap, I think Clark would be perfect for that. But yeah, I think he's one of the ones that I'd keep no matter what, basically. Just for his work ethic and everything. But yeah, if you could get a better right back in, why not? But Tanzabi's alright. Yeah, we're struggling to win games, isn't it, guys? Really, like Ipswich Town and Liverpool's form of the last month has like crept into my FIFA plan tonight, and we just can't. We're not creative enough, not positive enough. I will be interested to see who we do chop and change if we go up. I will. What do you think of the promotion chances, Charlie? Do you think it's likely? Like, I know obviously we want it to happen, but how much do you like? I'm quite happy after the weekend. I know a lot of people are worried about, not beating Hull, but I really think we'll beat Huddersfield at Portman Road with a chance to get promoted. Make sure you play Harry Clark. How long do I see McKenna staying if we start badly? I think he will stay the whole season. I think that would be the right thing to do. Because he has got us back-to-back promotions, which is literally, like, it's unheard of. For a team to get 90 points 2 seasons in a row, like, to get 90 points again after going up is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous achievement. It seems like every other month a Premier League club tries to poach him, and he's been loyal and he's stayed. So I think you show him that loyalty, and I don't know, you just kind of say, look, we've been on this journey for 2 years now, and it's worked out. So we carry on. But then that's also the problem sometimes with management is sometimes an agent says, oh, my coach is available right away. Like what happened at Liverpool. Brendan Rodgers was going nowhere. He'd finished second. Yes, he'd dropped down the table the season after, but no one wanted him out. No one was screaming, please sack Brendan Rodgers. But then they saw that Jurgen Klopp was available, and you know they got the printer out. P45 was, you know, they handed it to him. They gave him his P45 so quick the printer ink was still wet on it. Like once you see Jurgen Klopp's available, so could that happen at Ipswich? Possibly. Charlie thinks 80% chance of going up. Yeah, I actually agree with you. That it's like, I think I said 3 and 4, which is obviously 75. So we are very close in our thinking, which is nice to see. Because I know some people are saying, yeah, we've blown it because we didn't beat Hull. We played a really good side against Hull. Like, I don't think people understand like the Championship sometimes about how good some of these players are. But I also think like Ipswich Town fans in general are a bit guilty. A lot of them of like underestimating how good the Premier League is now, because they think like, oh, when we were in the Premier League last time, like it wasn't much better than the Championship. But like the animal that the Premier League is financially now, it's a different world to the Championship. Like players like Fabio Carvalho, who can't get a game in the Championship, in the Premiership, literally cannot get a game at Liverpool. They go into the Championship and they average a goal every 2 games. like that's the difference in the level, isn't it? So it will be interesting. Martin says Championship is the hardest league to get out of. It was one of the hardest leagues to end up, so if you should get out of. Yeah, obviously Martin being a Newcastle fan remembers when they went down. It is a good league. It is like the Premiership is a different animal. Like I really believe that. Like just the money involved, and I think the Championship table really proves it as well. Like if you look at like Leeds, Southampton, and Leicester compared to everyone else in the Championship, Ipswich are an outlier. Like Ipswich are not normal. The gap between the Championship is just growing. We'll see more Sheffield United and Burnley. Yeah, Burnley. How good were Burnley in the Championship last year? Like Burnley's a great example there. Like Burnley just, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. I feel bad for their fans who actually like Burnley. I've always had a bit of a, you know, I think it's because, and I don't like admitting this now he's Everton manager, but I quite like Sean Dyche. I quite like Dyche, even though he is an Everton manager. He's probably my second favourite ever Everton manager behind Rafa Benitez. Oh dear. But yeah, that gap, it's just the money. Like the money just is everything in football, unfortunately. Like loads of people try to say it's not, and they say, oh look what you can do without money. But look at like there's always going to be outliers. Like there's teams that are, like Man United that spent billions and they're crap. But you know, really, if you look at like where the money is, like Man City have destroyed everything for ages because they just have too much money. You get 125 points in the Championship, still not be good enough for the Premiership. I genuinely agree. I honestly do. Like, I think honestly, I do worry that there's like a naivety in Ipswich fans about that jump, because I hear and read so much stuff where Ipswich fans are like, oh, I think we'll get in the top 10 when we get the Premier League. Like, I know McKenna's done some special stuff, but top 10 in the Premier League, Like, who we signed? Jordan Henderson? I don't think Jordan Henderson would even get us to the top 10 in the Premier League. You know what I mean? And I know he's old and he's had better days, but he would be a quality addition for Ipswich. Anyone that tries to say Jordan Henderson isn't better than what we've got is lying. They're out their mind. Yeah, teams don't stay up like they used to. Like, it's so hard to stay up. Honestly. Like, but it's also so hard to cope after going down. Like, I know they get the parachute payments and stuff, but like, if you don't go back up while you've got parachute payments, you end up in League One. Like, that's how it always seems to go. I tried to put it past the keeper. Crouchy goes with the header misses. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah. You think as well, though, like, Nottingham Forest had to break the financial rules to stay up. Even a club the size of Everton had to break the financial rules to be able to stay in the Premier League. Like, that is how mad it is. Don't get me wrong, I would fancy Ipswich to scrape like 15. Especially with McKenna. Especially as well, McKenna's not had like money yet. If we go up, you give McKenna a bit of money, he'll be shopping in a different place. Although I'm a little bit concerned because I think it was the Athletic. Maybe it wasn't the Athletic, but someone was linking Ipswich with Mason Greenwood today. And don't get me wrong, he's a good player and stuff, but he's not the sort of character I want in the club. And I would probably be annoyed if McKenna made that mistake again. Because like he's made that mistake with Brandon Williams. You know, United youngster with a bad attitude, he thinks he can fix him. Yeah, the money's there. I think it's like in the Championship, you can also only lose so much money, can't you? Whereas in the Premiership, we'd be able to spend way more. But it'll be interesting to see what Ipswich do. I don't know if we're going to qualify for Weekend League, guys. It might end up being a very short stream. 3 games left. We need 3 wins. That's how bad we've been. I need to summon all the strength for these boys now. But yeah, I think Ipswich should be trying to buy. I think they want a few like seasoned Premier League players. You know, like you want like who's going down at the moment? Sheffield United, maybe get Jack Robinson. But then who else is going down? James Milner. Yeah, you want a James Milner type. You want them. You need a few of them. I think for us to cope in the Premiership. But yeah, I think we'd want like a few of them types. Cherry pick the good ones from the teams that go down if you can. Also, I think the other place to look for players is whoever doesn't come up out of Leeds and Southampton. Obviously, if Ipswich go up, either Leeds or Southampton didn't go up. I think you could then go right. Let's try get Nonto. Let's try get Adams. Would I spend 25 million on a Premier striker star signing for Ipswich like Hwang Hee-chan? I would. I wouldn't go for Hwang Hee-chan. I would like Neil Maupay. I'd like Neil Maupay. I think that would be a really smart move. Neil Maupay, he's got that grit, that determination. He can play as well. Take a penalty. He's got the dark arts about him as well, which I think you need. Like to be able to play in the Premiership, we're going to need some. Wilson's apparently leaving Newcastle. That'd be a brilliant shout, Callum Wilson. If you could get Callum Wilson, he guarantees you 10 goals. Like if Callum Wilson is your first choice striker, he gets you 10. The thing is, we'll probably keep Hurst. I think we would keep Kiefer Moore. It also depends. What do you think of Ali Al-Hamdi? Because I love Al-Hamdi. Like, I'd like to see Al-Hamdi given games. But yeah, if I was going to go for a Prem striker, I'd go for a Neil Maupay. Or like Mark says, Callum Wilson if he's available. I think you could do worse. I really do. But the thing is, Ipswich do like to buy young players, don't they? So that, I think, makes it maybe more interesting who they would pick. Like you want, we couldn't afford Dom Solanke, I don't think, at this point. But you want almost like a cheap Dom Solanke. You know what I mean? Like you want to sign someone who is almost ready to be like a serious player. Yeah, I think Al-Hamdi might have to go on loan. Well, I think, he's an international, isn't he? The other thing is, like, obviously he's going to have groin surgery in the summer. So you're sort of also thinking, like, do you trust a different club to look after his, like, rehab from it and stuff as well? It's the other thing I think about Hamidi. That's a model Martin does on EAFC. I've started playing Football Manager now, and honestly, it's consuming all my 3 hours. Like, I'm playing so much Football Manager. I've just restarted. I played like 5 seasons at Liverpool, and I've just restarted with Ipswich. Sunderland were interested in Al-Hamdi. Yeah, to be fair, if you could loan Al-Hamdi to Sunderland, like a proper club like that, it would be alright, wouldn't it? Like, I don't think you've got to send him down the bottom end of the Championship. You want him somewhere where they're playing football. Because the thing is, look, if we go back down next year, you know, you might lose George Hurst, you might lose Kiefer Moore, and then all of a sudden, Al Hamidi's your best striker on your books, isn't he? Especially if you get relegated. Right. It's over. Football manager Angus Martin, 10-game win streak, loses 3-0 to Burnley. That's why it's so realistic, though, isn't it, mate? Like, it's always Burnley. It's always Sean Dyche. Honestly, on my Football Manager save, Sean Dyche, he's now managing United. And I swear to you, it's filthy. He's like playing such disgusting football at United. Go ahead. I'd like Ampadu. I don't think that'd be realistic though. Like, I think Ampadu's quality. Depends if Leeds don't go up. There's like Somerville's one I'd look at. You're talking 20-30 million probably, but I think Somerville's worth the money. Got a goal. Sean Dyche at Liverpool anymore. I would actually take that. Right, Jurgen's done. Fair play, right? Give us Dyche. Honestly, he's literally like, he's sweaty. As you know what I mean. Right, I'm playing against him, and all of a sudden you've got like Harry Maguire up top when they're chasing the game. Somerville at Newcastle, yeah, I think Somerville might get a Premier League move anyway, because he's played quality this year. Another one you could maybe think about from Leeds, Bamford. I think you could do worse than Patrick Bamford. Somerville got into Liverpool today. I don't. Again, it's hard to predict Liverpool's transfers with the new regime and the new manager. I don't think we're really in the market for a winger unless we're selling Salah. Like, unless we're selling Salah, I don't see it. But Saudi Arabia could come calling. Bamford's awful. I don't think he's awful. I think he's alright. He's missed 5 out of 8 of his last penalty. He used to have a good penalty record though, didn't he? Oh, I swear he used to be decent at penalties. Watch out. The other thing is though, you might be able to loan in like Liam Delap, for example, from City. They might say, okay, he's been at Hull. He's ready to go on loan to a Premier League club before we try and bring him in the fold here, you know what I mean? It'll be interesting what percentage of Ipswich's moves are loans and which percentage are people they buy. Ipswich owners as well, they seem to love a free agent. So anyone whose contract's up in the summer, you know, will probably be on the watch as well. To be fair, right, I know you said Bamford's awful. Who would you rather have, Bamford or George Hurst? Honestly, who would you rather have? I'll tell you, I'd rather have Freddie Ladapo. Bring him back. To be fair as well, Bamford has struggled when he's gone up to the Premier League most of the time, hasn't he? Still George Hurst, 100%. I rate that belief for him. I personally think Bamford's better, but I can see why you prefer Hurst. Like, if I was choosing tomorrow, I'd have Bamford. But if I had Neil Maupay as well, I'd have Neil Maupay. But then McKenna likes a target man, so Neil Maupay can kind of half do that job. Like, he likes a forward that will press and be a target man. That's painful, that goal, because we're back in this. We're going to go 4 up front because they've not replaced their sent-off centre-back. So I'm going to basically just go 4-2-4 and say, you can score, but I'm going to score more. Go, Crouchy, go. Peter Crouch versus Bobby Moore. The 2 greatest English players to ever play the game. And I've lost the ball very stupidly. Risa. Linked with Taylor Harvard-Bellis. 15-20 million. I don't think he's a safe £20 million signing personally. Like 10 mil. He's young enough that you're going to get some money back when you sell him. The thing is, as well, I imagine City would probably also want a sizable chunk of money for him. But also, Southampton have got some other decent defenders. Who are Southampton's other centre halves? They've got like Vestergaard or something, haven't they? I'd rather have him. Martin wants Balotelli on. I'm a man of the people, let's do it. Oh, they've quit. I was gonna. I don't think we qualify for Weekend League with that though. 1 point short. Oh, Vestergaard's at Leicester. I think Vestergaard's decent. They've got Fires as well. He's erratic, don't get me wrong, but he's got something about him, hasn't he? Oh, we've got some stuff to claim. Hopefully we pack a team of the season from our rewards. That would be really nice. We've already packed Gabriel. I want the Liverpool ones, but I've already bought the affordable ones. Who else does Southampton have? Just take one quick detour and look at the Southampton squad. On Southampton.com. Jack Stevens. I honestly think he'd be a better signing than Bellis. Bednarek. That's what I was thinking of, not Vestergaard. I think he's better than Bellis as well. Yeah, Charlie's just put Bednarek in the thing. I think Bednarek's a better option. Don't want him. Snake. I like Rebo though. I think he'd be good in the Premier League. He gets up and down the line and that. Jamie, hey up. How you doing? I won't ask about football. I won't ruin that for you. At the moment, we're debating who Ipswich should be signing next season. And we're talking about who if Southampton don't go up, who would we poach? Maybe Fraser. I know people laugh at that, but I think that'd be decent. Che Adams would do. Maybe we should look at the Sheffield United squad. Who's Sheffield United got? Who should we steal from that? I've already said who I want. Sing up. Love that. Oh, it's in our blood. Firefighter. Fraser's still Newcastle's. Grubich is decent. Baldock, Basham. They're proper centre halves, aren't they? But well, Baldock's a fullback, but they're proper players, aren't they? Like proper old school. Jackie Robinson, that's who I'd get. And Medjevic, another one. Hopefully you don't go down. Although I think you're gonna. I think you already have, haven't you? Rennie D'Souza, anyone? Rian! That's my number one draft pick. That's who Ipswich should sign to play up front next year. Rian Brewster. Ignore Brereton Diaz and all that fancy stuff. Adams, too good for the Championship, not good enough for the Premiership. There's a lot of players like that, isn't there? I think that's Fabio Carvalho. Like, he's too good for the Championship, not good enough for the Premiership. What else we got to claim? Oh, you've already gone down. Deal City Derby next season, let's go. They might go down though, mightn't they? Or have they stayed up? Jamie supports my preferred Sheffield team. How cool is that night badge with that alien? Are they making like clothes with them on? Because I'd be down. But if Nike started selling stuff with that on, I'm in. I haven't actually looked through these to see what stuff you can get. Is there some mad player at the end? Carlos Alberto. Oh, you can choose which Carlos Alberto. That's nice of them. We can have 85 by 20. Wednesday won yesterday. So they're safe now. Oh, they haven't got a very good goal difference, so they could still go down. So we achieved evolution for Van Dijk, guys, so that's something we can celebrate. We've completed the formidable inform. Where's the one which makes people into a team of the season? There we go. No? What do I want to do this? Oh, I could do that and make Soboslai better. It might be more fun to do this though. Where's the Liverpool players? Why can't you? Where's the Liverpool players? I want Gakpo. I want to do Gakpo. Okay, we'll save that on for now and we'll do Soboslai instead. How long is it for? 25 days. That one's only 20 days, so I'll do that one first. Get Soboslai up a bit. Get evolution, so that's getting evolved. Do you want Sheffield to go down, Jamie, or do you want a derby? I don't want Everton to go down. I want the derby. I want Norwich to come up with victory so we can have a derby. Real Madrid. Nope. Steel City Derby is a good derby. It's a proper derby, look. Canada. Some people say blame them. Nope. We need to pack someone good from one of these packs, don't we? Martin doesn't get derbies ever. Sunderland's are too crap. Barcelona. Oh, it's just Martinez. I think you should try and poach Bellingham from him. I really do. That would be my favourite transfer of all time. Not including Liverpool signing Djibril Cissé. Right, no, athletic thing good. That's nothing. We need some luck, guys. We need some luck. It's rubbish. Sheffield Wednesday is a minus 24 goal difference. Oh, okay, so their goal difference is much worse. It's alright, guys, I'm on it. Here we go. So, here we have the Championship table. Leeds, playing one more game the next. Oh, and I don't want to watch. Get away from that. I don't want Leeds. Ipswich Town, in control, on 90 points. Second season in a row. So, how are we looking? Yeah, so Birmingham and Plymouth can overtake them because of the goal difference. So Sheffield Wednesday do just need a draw to be safe. Yeah, Ipswich are in the playoffs. Ipswich are flying, mate. Flying. We're guaranteed playoffs, but also we just need a draw and a win to go up. Ipswich are absolutely flying. So yeah, Wednesday can go down. But if they draw, they won't. And they need both the other results to go their way. Or go against them, sorry, not their way. If it goes their way, they'll be fine. Hope you guys. Thank you. I hope we do as well. We just need. So I'll just open the table again. So for anyone who hasn't followed it, Ipswich, because they have a game in hand, we just need 4 points from 2, or we need to get a point tomorrow, Tuesday when we play. Then we just need to get the same result as Leeds do on the last day. So whatever Leeds do, we just need to match them on the last day if we get a point on Tuesday, not tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow, but it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes, it's Tuesday. But yeah, Ipswich should go up automatically if they get 4 more points. If they win 2 games and Leicester lose both of their games, Town could still win the league as well. Yeah, Leeds are fucked up bad. Leeds have completely look. If you look at the form thing, Leeds have collapsed. Like 3 losses in 5. Southampton 3 losses in 5. Ipswich just 1 loss in 5. Only 1 win, but 3 draws as well. Solid. Even Leicester got 2 losses in 5, but then they've won the others, so it sort of balanced it out a lot. But yeah, it's on. It's on. It is absolutely wrong screen. That's the screen I want. It's on. Look forward to the vlog of next Saturday. Like my vlog next Saturday, guys, is going to be amazing. Arsenal at home. I don't want to play Arsenal. I don't want to watch Ipswich play Arsenal. The Liverpool game that we win for me, because I'll be like, come on, Redman. Are we going to pack anything good out of this? Can I do a watch along for it? I'm going to the game, so I can't. I'm going to the game next Saturday, so I can't do a watch along. I'll do like a vlog though, so I will film like a vlog of me going to watch it. I have thought about doing watch alongs for games before. Like we had talked about maybe doing them for the Euros. We had talked about doing them for any big Liverpool games this season, but there's not going to be any. Ipswich is unpredictable, isn't they? Especially the Ipswich teams a few years ago. They could destroy someone who's rubbish. And then, you know, they could like beat like Brazil and then lose against San Marino. It's a boring card. Packed Viagra. Keep the contract, sell everything else. Are you going to the Euros? Jamie, that's going to be awesome. It's actually going to be awesome. I'm a little jealous. I can't wait to hear about it though. like part of me's jealous. Part of me like can't wait to hear your like experience. You know. I have a weird relationship with international football because I enjoy it, but I just don't think it's very good. But also, I'm not that patriotic. Like, compared to a lot of people, I'm not the biggest patriot. Aubameyang. The Packs ended with a whimper, didn't they? But yeah. Definitely think about making a video. Oh, mate, you should. If you do, send it to me. I'll watch it. 100%. Even if it's just like a shorts of like some of the crowds and stuff. You gotta show us what happens. Who did I sell? Oh, no one. Charlie's predicted Ipswich, Spain. Oh, England, Spain, Euro final. England go 2-0 up 70th minute. Bottle 2-0 lead. Lose on penalty. I tell you what, I'll be happy to get to the final. I believe the team is capable. I don't believe Gareth Southgate's capable. I just think there's some weird things about his choices, like Joe Gomez for me should be nailed on. Like when you look how bad Ipswich's centre backs are, like how is Joe Gomez not like nailed on? Well, for me, he should start, let alone being like a question for in the squad. Like you start Gomez and Stones. That's just for me. That's just obvious. Unless you need to play Gomez left back because you've got no one else. England get the knockouts. I mean England, not Ipswich. Yeah, I'll probably say Ipswich as well. Now you've started something there, Charlie, mate. You started some sort of Freudian slip. But I can't remember who's in England. Are the Euros groups out yet? They are. I have them for you now. Think you're doing some videos at Euros? Yeah, it'll be cool, man. No, look, the groups are here. There you go. This is the UEFA website, right? Yeah, UEFA.com. So this group one for the Liverpool fans. You'd have Emre Can playing for Germany, Andy Robertson playing for Scotland, Dominic Szoboszlai playing for Hungary, and I reckon you'll have Xherdan Shaqiri playing for Switzerland. So that is a Liverpool group, isn't it? There's really a Liverpool or ex-Liverpool player in all of them. Jude Bellingham or Cole Palmer in England first 11. Bellingham is better than Cole Palmer, but do you find a way to play both? Does that mean you can't play Foden? Do you just play Palmer on the left, Foden on the right, Bellingham in the middle, play with like 3 number 10s sort of system? Oh, you went to Scotland versus England? I bet that was decent. So who else have we got? We've got Spain, Croatia, Italy. That's a good group. Albania, not so much. Foden keeps getting better. Yeah, I think you've got to try and find a way to play both if you can. Your other option is you play like the 4-2-3-1 midfield, but in a 3-5-2. So let me hide that a second while I find what I need. Like, do you play this? Because we don't have very good defenders. So do you maybe play this, right? Ramsdale in goal. Don't like Pickford, alright? I'm never going to put him in there. And then you put Stones between Gomez and Luke Shaw if he's fit. Could play left centre back in a 3. Then you play Trent and Rice. Rice can be with Trent there. Them two, honestly, you imagine playing against Trent and Rice in midfield. You just wouldn't want to do it. And then you could play Saka here, Bellingham here, Foden here, like, and then you could play Palmer and Kane. Yeah, 3-2-3-2. I'm a genius, right? Walker can go right centre back. Yeah, Walker could go there, and then you put Joe Gomez there, Stones in the middle. Why not England manager? Like, you see what I mean? Because then you can have Bellingham in the 10, and then you can have whoever you want there. Other thing you could do is you could set up in a 4-3-3, in like a 4-1-2-1-2, like a wide one, like. You could set up in this shape with Trent left back, yeah, and then Trent could invert into here. Walker could tuck in into a 3 when we have the ball. And then you lose the ball, Trent goes back out, plays left back, Rice plays there. There you go. Oh, that is how England should play. I think it's obvious. I don't, honestly, I really, really, really don't understand Gareth Southgate, because you want to get, you need to get 3 in midfield, right? You haven't got any left backs who are any bloody good, really, have you? You got Luke Shaw and that's it, or you're playing Joe Gomez. But again, Joe Gomez is familiar with this inverted fullback role, so you could play Joe Gomez as your left back if Trent's not there to do it. That's what I would do. Is I'd set up either like this and transition and possession to this, not this. Transition in the possession to this, or I would play this just at the start, Because Saka works hard enough, you can play him as like a right wing back type. I really think that. Foden, I think, works hard enough as well. If you've got Rice and Alexander-Arnold in there, you've got two good defensive midfielders. You dominate the ball. You'd absolutely dominate the ball. Like, imagine playing out from the back with Walker, Stones, Gomez. That's a naughty back three. You could play out so nicely with them. You imagine you got them three, and then they're playing it into Rice and Alexander-Arnold. Like, it would be so good. And then Bellingham can be here in like a free roll. But the other thing as well is like if you're struggling, your other option then is, Trent comes out of here. I wish I could pick up these individual people. I feel like we need like a PowerPoint where I can go through like a tactical masterclass here. You could push Trent to fullback, and you could bring Bellingham in and play 4-4-2. You could even play Palmer as a 10 and play 4-2-3-1 with Cole Palmer as a 10 behind Kane. Is your other option. Do England need a new penalty taker? No, I'm happy with Harry Kane. As much as I don't like Harry Kane, I'm happy with Harry Kane. I wouldn't worry about Harry Kane taking penalties. The only person you've maybe put up there is Cole Palmer, English-wise. Out of people that are likely to play. But I'll tell you the other person I'd probably consider is Tomori for this role. I don't think Tomori's going to be in the squad. Because apparently playing for AC Milan every week isn't as good as playing for whoever, Brighton. You know what I mean? AC Milan's not the same standard as Brighton, no. But yeah, that's what I would do. I think it allows you to get two strikers on. You only have to take like 6 defenders in as well. But also if your centre backs are rubbish, play the free. Give them the extra body. Jamie thinks England should get a new penalty taker. Who would you go for, Jamie and Charlie? Who would you go for, guys? Martin would probably go for Anthony Gordon. I'll tell you what as well, I'd be happy with Anthony Gordon out there running up and down the whole line. He'd put the work rate in. But also, you're 1-0 up, 10 minutes left. You bring on, Trippier or Reece James there, pull them back to here. You bring on Luke Shaw, pull them back to there, and go over 5 and play 5-2-1-2. The thing is, I haven't seen Kane miss enough penalties for me to be concerned about it. I really haven't. Gordon, yeah. If you're chasing the game, you bring Gordon on with 20 minutes left. Yeah, run him up and down that line. But yeah, I think that's how England should play. Obviously we didn't qualify for weekend leagues. So there's no more FIFA to play. Charlie would risk giving Cole Palmer a try. It's putting a lot of pressure on him at a young age, but I think he would soak it up. Like, if I was England manager, I'd be ringing up James Milner and just saying, James, do you fancy a squad place? Because you could bring James. Honestly, I think if you're trying to win a tournament, that last 10 minutes, you bring James Milner on right back. You bring James Milner on right midfield to do a defensive job against a good left back like a Teo Hernandez. You bring James Milner on to take a penalty in a shootout. I just think, I know he's old, but I think it's what like Italy would do. Like Italy would bring on like a 36-year-old Del Piero to take a penalty. Like, that's what they'd do. But England don't seem to have that. But that, I don't know, almost that sort of scrappiness, I guess you might call it. But yeah, Charlie would go Cole Palmer. Still don't know who Jamie would go for, but I think Cole Palmer would be the one I'd go if you're going to take Kane off patterns. I like on Football Manager, I have rotating penalty takers. No one takes 2 in a row. They change every time. Um, not a Hendo Milner. It's as bad as benching the Hedges. I'll tell you what though, I would trust, and I mean this, right? Going back to this formation, 5 minutes left against France. Declan Rice is a much better player than Jordan Henderson. Much better player. But I'd rather have Jordan Henderson there than Declan Rice when it matters. Or or Milner instead of Calvin Phillips. I really would, guys. Honestly, I'm deadly serious when I say that. I trust those two way more. But yeah, unfortunately, we didn't pack anything good out of the packs this week. Bit of a shorter stream because we've like finished it. Next week we might not play FIFA. We might, but we might not because this game comes out this week. Endless Ocean. I don't want a YouTube video. No. I'm gonna get copyright strikes. It's not a big picture. This game comes out this week where basically you dive in the sea and like take pictures of fish and sharks and corals and snails and all that sort of stuff. So I might play that next week. If not, I might start playing this as like an extra game to stream. Let me know what you all think of it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this stream. Honestly, I hope you've all had a good time. If you have any questions for me, get them in quick now before we end the stream. But yeah, I'm excited for Endless Ocean. I hope other people are. It's a game that Nintendo just announced out of nowhere, which I'm excited about because you just like, his other pictures. No. Why would you do a news article and only post one picture? That doesn't make sense to me. But yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the stream. I've been Link. You've all been my legends. Thank you for watching this. Remember, next Saturday is the vlog where Ipswich Town could get promoted back to the Premier League for the first time in 20 years. It is going to be huge. Charlie says he enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Charlie. I enjoyed your comments and debates. Jamie has commented last with Phil Foden as a penalty taker. Yeah, I wouldn't say no. I'd tell actually, what about Bellingham? Hey Jude. I wouldn't mind Bellingham taking them. Like, once Kane's phased out, I think Bellingham should be captain. I think stick your armband on him. He's a leader, isn't he? Martin will be coming the away game, so there'll be a vlog next year where me and Martin go to the pub. There's a few pubs where they allow home and away fans. Not many, but there's a few. And me and Martin will go to the pub and we'll get ready to watch Ipswich smash Newcastle. I can't wait. Can't wait for that game where we just destroy them. Where's my thing done? Next year. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm really rambling tonight, but yeah, thank you for all the debate as well. It's always fun to talk about the England team. I want to do some watch-alongs for some games. Have you seen it? Pubs playing people. Oh, pubs are paying people to watch games in them. The Bobby Robson derby, exactly. The Bobby Robson derby could be on. I'm not surprised. Paying, yeah. So pubs are paying fans to watch games in there. That makes sense to me. I haven't seen it happen, but I'm not even surprised. Ipswich Coventry watch along. Is it something people really want to watch? Like, do you really want me to do a watch along for that one? It's an away game, so I'm not going. So I could do a watch along. If you're watching this pre-recorded and you want me to do a watch along, do leave a comment. If I do a watch along, you have to watch though. I don't want to be on my own, alright? Don't make me lonely. If we're watching it together, we're watching it together, right? I could do it though. It's a suggestion. Yeah, I'm up for it if people will watch it. Because I was going to do a vlog, but we're not going to go up, so I'm not going to vlog. So yeah, maybe we do watch along. If people fancy it, let me know. Anyway, I've been Link. You, yes, you, one of my legends. Thank you all so much for watching my stream. I will see you lovely people real soon. Town going to get promoted, by the way.